The domain of the big cats is evident throughout college football. Tigers, lions, wildcats, and cougars. The apex predator of the jungle or the mountains prowls this landscape, and when we get a pair of them together, claws will certainly fly. Welcome to the banks of the Mississippi River, Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium in Memphis, home to the Memphis Tigers. Memphis will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Washington State's offense takes the field to start this game off. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for.
There he goes! And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Washington State going back to work on first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Gets it out fast. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. Washington State will come to the line with a first and goal. Offense changing the play. Using his feet. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. He'll take it himself. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Let's see what the offense dials up on third and goal. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down.
And how about a decision time right off the jump? Fourth down. Do I want to go for it? First drive. Palmer, what you going to do?
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Washington State.
Hey, man, if we're going to show up here and play this game, we're not kicking field goals early. We didn't come here to just lay up. They drive the field.
Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Using his feet to buy time. Rolling right and going deep. Makes the grab at the 30. He'll work his way down to the 28.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big.
Breaks into the open. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Cougars in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
The Cougars are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. Makes a man miss. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picked up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? The Cougars are flying down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got it on the move. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Poole. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Reese. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. To the air on 1st down. He'll take the deep shot. It's a mid-stride inside the 10. He'll start this drive firing. Quick completion on the out. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down.
At the pace this guy's going at right now, this could be a record-setting type day. This could be a game for the ages for this dude. He already has 2 touchdowns, picks up that 1st down. This is still the 1st half, guys. What is this guy capable of doing the rest of the game? We're going to find out.
Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. He uncorks one deep. Got it! And he got away! Just going to keep it after the snap. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's looking deep. Makes the catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pick. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Goes to the option. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Memphis. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud.
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Huge deficit to start this 3rd quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this 1st drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the 2nd half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the 1st half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Memphis will be forced to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. The give on the option. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
But you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the late in the 3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's good.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
Really? Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Finds his man. It's Tucker. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Pulls and fires complete to the right. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. So now it's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Rasmussen. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a 1st down. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back on the option to give. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Ellington. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. On 1st and goal, let's see if Memphis can get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll race it! They're going to throw it to start the drive. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. This time it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
And that's kind of what we've seen from this offense all game long, man. It's been hard. It's been a struggle, and receiver and quarterback just not on the same page. Somebody out wide needs to step up, needs to make some plays for their QB, because they're in a huge hole, and they need some explosive passing plays.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down, they've got it at the 40.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off. And he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field to make these explosive.
It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They drag him down pretty quickly. The big turnover.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Snap to the back. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Sends it back in motion. Snap to the back. Running to Green. They forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Back has it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd time. Big tight end makes the grab, 1st down, still on his feet. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. He lets one fly deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got it in the middle, it's Reese. He gets it to the 31-yard line, a big play for this offense. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Well, jet sweep pass. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Well, you got to give the defense a lot of credit on this play because they were doing a nice job understanding who had the football and where they were. So a nice job by the defense rallying around that ball carrier and now not giving up the first down.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Tight end finds a soft spot. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
And this is what leaders do at the quarterback position, guys. After throwing 2 picks a week ago, he was able to put that game behind him, refocused himself, got back in the film room. He looks like a different player this week.
And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Snap to the back. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season